DC Multiverse!
How's it going, super friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the DC Multiverse Red Sun Superman. So the packaging for this guy is the same as all the rest of the Multiverse figures. White, black, blue, DC Multiverse on the side. You got Superman's name with Red Sun. On the other side, you got his name again. On the back, you have that image of the cover of Superman Red Sun. Fantastic piece of artwork, as well as a cross-sell with other figures that you can get in the series, all of which I currently own, except for the Todd designed Batman. I don't even know if I'm going to buy that one. I haven't seen him and I'm not on the hunt for him. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that design. I think I said that when I first talked about it way back when on my channel. Anyway, let's open this guy up.
Anyone want to buy an action figure package on eBay? $35, box only.
And here is everything that we got in the package. The figure, the trading card, 2 extra hands, and a flight stand. It's nice to get the trading card. I've got a great big stack here, so adding one more to the stack is always a good thing. Same as the picture on the back, it's that classic Superman Red Sun image. And then we have Red Sun Kal-El's data file. Let's read that together. In an alternate reality, the rocket ship carrying the infant, who would later be known as Superman, landed in the midst of the 1950s Soviet Union, rather than Smallville, Kansas. Raised on a collective farm, the last survivor of Krypton grew up and now uses his incredible superpowers as a hero to the Soviet people, fighting a never-ending battle for Stalin and changing the world drastically from what we know. Now, while it is cool that Superman comes with 2 extra hands, a fisty hand, and then a grabby hand, it doesn't really make sense that he comes with a grabby hand because Superman doesn't come with anything to grab onto. He doesn't have literally any accessories. It would have been cool had they have not just given us the 2 open flight hands, but we are still, as of yet, waiting for Superman to come with 2 closed fist punchy hands. That was one of myself and many other people's complaints, that the Superman figure never came with 2 closed fists. So why does he come with 2 open hands now? That's not what we asked for. And of course he comes with this here McFarlane stand. It's okay. It's not that great. It's not terrible. It's all right. It's kind of big and bulky and doesn't really hold him at the waist properly. And if it's intended to hold his leg, it just, I don't know. This is a flight stand that I'm in the middle about. Sometimes I think it's okay, and other times I'm like, meh, could do without. But we're here to see the figure, which looks really nice. The color scheme it's spot on, except for the fact that the actual sculpt of the figure really isn't the same as Red Sun Superman. It is just clearly a reused first series Superman figure, only with a new cape, a new head, and a new chest emblem. Having that classic, instantly recognizable, well-loved S on his chest being replaced with the hammer and sickle of communist Soviet Russia. Then we come to Superman's cape, and I'm kind of torn. I like the design of the cape, and it has kind of a New 52-ish look to it, with it coming down into a point as Jim Lee designed. No symbol on the back of any kind, so you kind of could use this for a cape swap and sub it into another Superman, although don't try it with this one because the red tones are completely different. This is definitely more of a darker crimson red. The thing I don't like about it, though, is not the design, the look of the cape, it's how thick it is. I mean, if you want it to stick out for posability, I mean, yeah, then you're looking at something that you might find is useful. However, it is so thick where it attaches, right here. This is like, I'm pushing on the actual cape, and you can see where his back is right here. It's really, really thick, and that's something that I don't like about this. So I would say it's passable. It's definitely passable. Now, where I think this figure's strongest point is, though, it's in that head sculpt. I think that this looks every bit like a darker, more unrelenting servant of Stalin Superman. That is a big departure in comparison to the previous Superman's head sculpt. This is probably my favorite part of the figure. Now, because no doubt there will be some of you at home wondering what this head sculpt looks like on the regular Superman figure, well, here it is. It definitely looks pretty good up there. Looks very Superman-y, although I will say, due to the lack of any real spit curl on this Superman figure, that would be the one thing that would keep me from doing a head swap and keeping this head on the classic Soup's body. Now I'm just going to go ahead and skip the articulation segment, assuming that most people who bought this Superman figure already purchased the Series 1 Superman in his original uniform, and thus we're all pretty much familiar with exactly what this figure can and cannot do as far as posability goes. So I'll just skip to the good part. Do I think that this is going to be a worthwhile pickup for you if you're a DC fan, a multiverse collector, or someone who possibly doesn't really jive well with the original version of Superman and Red Sun was your thing? Well, first off, if you were a big fan of Commie Hammer and Sickle Soups in the first place, then this is going to be one for you. It's not completely accurate to the source material, but that's because it's made on an existing Superman body buck. But it's passable enough that looking at it on your shelf, I don't think you're going to be staring at it really thinking, this thing sucks because it's not perfect. And if you're someone that's just been collecting DC Multiverse in general, I think there's enough new stuff here to warrant it looking nice on the shelf and not clash too much with your original Soups. The new head, the new cape, the new sculpted logo on the chest. Yeah, you know what? I definitely say pick them up if you see them on the store shelves. But anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully you found this video to be a useful, insightful, interesting waste of time for the afternoon. If you did, you know where all the buttons are that do all the things. And I will see you next time with the next one. Have a DC day, everybody, and take care.